What's up, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new week here on Body Bags. It's your Saturday reviewer, the Retro Slasher, and welcome to a brand new Saturday review. So the film I'm going to be reviewing this week is a 2016 slasher film. Not too many slashers this year. It's kind of a bummer, but this is one of the few. Now, originally, I didn't want to review this film because honestly, it's kind of hard to talk about without spoiling it. But I'm going to do my best, try to avoid spoiling it for you, and yeah, get into that. So basically, this film is called The Windmill Massacre. It's a 2006 release. I believe it's actually an Australian film, but it's set in Holland, which is kind of cool because that's kind of a unique location. Not too many horror films that I'm aware of set in Holland. But anyways, getting into the plot of this one. Basically, this film's about a group of tourists. They're on this tour inside Holland. They all take this tour guide on a bus to go through the countryside and see all these different windmills and whatnot, and the history behind them of how important they are to the people of Holland and whatnot. And yeah, of course, their bad luck. Their bus breaks down, and they decide they need to go get help because nobody has cell service. Go figure, or anything like that. So they see this windmill in the distance. They all decide to go walk to it, and unfortunately, while they get there, there's some kind of maniac man trying to pick them off one by one. Your typical slasher formula kicks in right there. Now, the reason they're all on this tour bus is kind of unique and different. Of course, they're all tourists from different likes of the world. There's Aussies and some Brits and whatnot, and but they all have a particular reason for being on this bus. They're all trying to run away for something. That's about as much as I can get into that without actually spoiling anything or giving away the plot of the story to the film, the twist and whatnot. But it's pretty unique and original, something I've actually never really seen before. Now, as to the killer herself, he's a kind of a unique looking killer, kind of a demon-ish type character. Well, at least he's supposed to represent some kind of demon. Yet again, that's about all I can talk about there. But the kills in this film are actually pretty fantastic, gory and bloody as all hell. So all practical effects, no CGI that I noticed at all. Just a really fantastic practical effects slasher film. When it comes to the kills and whatnot, the acting is pretty well. No real minor complaints with the acting. It's pretty typical. Some mediocre, low budget acting, but it's pretty good. They're all pretty believable characters. They all have their backstories and whatnot and create their uniqueness. So you kind of get to know these characters pretty well and like them all for the most part. Yeah. As to this film, to be quite honest with you guys, there's not much more I can say about it. There's some pretty eerie, cool, atmospheric moments in this film. That might not be the best way to describe it, but there's just some really cool visual shots of this film involving all these different windmills and whatnot. It's just a beautifully well-made film, highly enjoyable. I really like this film. It has the potential of being a slasher of the year, which is not too many to go through, so it has a good chance. A few more that I need to check out, but I'd highly recommend you guys check out this film. Unfortunately, I'm not sure there's actually gonna be a US release of this film. I know there's a UK DVD. I'm sure it's out already, if I believe. But I believe this film is on video on demand and whatnot, so that's the way you can go about checking it out, or whatever ways you guys watch newer movies. I don't judge. But anyways, this film's fantastic slasher film, one of the best of the year. Real original story, really good acting for the most part, really good kills and gore, all practical effects and whatnot. So I highly recommend this film for all you slasher fans out there. It's an 8.5 out of 10 type of film. So hope you guys enjoyed my review. Sorry I can't really get into more details. I don't want to ruin the experience for you, but I highly recommend this film for you guys. I can't stress that enough. Until next week, I suppose, on the Retro Slasher. Stay keeping it horror here on Body Bags. Later, guys.